Here we are with Tess Hackworthy at the LPGA Symetra Tour qualifying school. She shoots a 3 over 75 today, and it looks like that's going to get you in on the number, and that's got to be a huge relief. I don't know what you knew coming down the stretch, but maybe based on your dad's tension, maybe you knew something was up.
Well, I asked him on 18 if I needed a birdie, and he said no. So I'm like, okay, par will do. But it's a tough enough hole where, you know, you really got to focus and know the numbers. I did not put myself in a good place off the tee. So that took a lot of mental strength. I had to take a lot of deep breaths, like find a way to figure it out. I thought I was going to hit the tree on my through swing. Yeah, I didn't have my best game today. And even when I did give myself looks, I made it even more challenging. So it was just a grind all day. And after my 3-putt on the back 9, I knew that I needed to kind of chill out a little bit and really focus because it was getting close.
Which hole was that?
15.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on 15. I hit a great shot in there too. I was super pumped about it. And I put myself in a really good spot. I just blew it way past the hole, and I wouldn't say way past the hole, but far enough that I missed the putt coming back. So after my 3-putt, it was a little iffy. And I told myself, take deep breaths, one shot at a time. You know, I've been working really hard for this, and I didn't want to just give it away with 3 holes to play. So I knew that if I continued to just go one shot at a time, that I was at least going to put myself in a good spot.
You and so to finish the walk up 18, you go from the base of 2 palm trees to just short of the bunker with probably more club than you've hit, you know, on that hole before, but yet you hit it well enough to give yourself a chance to just kind of, you know, get up and down for par. And you've been a machine that way. At least the 4 or 5 holes that I watched you today, you were up and down twice or 3 times, and we talked about it yesterday. That's been something you've worked a lot on. I've, like I said yesterday, it's kind of all I've been working on for the past couple years, because when I first got out here, that's what I was lacking. That's what I noticed. I knew I could hit the ball, but it was just around the greens, and these girls out here are really good around the greens, and they're really good with the flat stick. And that's something that I need to continue to work on too, is now my putts. Just really taking advantage of those opportunities. But yeah, grinding around the greens. Now I just feel really comfortable with a wedge in my hand. It doesn't bother me. And I think I said this to you yesterday, maybe sitting here 2 years ago with a wedge in my hand, I would have been a little bit more nervous. And now I'm like, yeah, give me the 54. Like, I feel like I can make them now, versus just trying to get them close. So, and that was the veto over your dad on the 18th green, right? You said you're going to hit a wedge, belly it down there, or whatever you did, and it worked. Yeah, he thought maybe we could look at putter, and I had not been using my putter from around the fringe at all this week, and I've been whipping out my 54-degree wedge from that range all week, so I just knew if I picked my landing spot that I had a chance. And I left myself in a really good position. I had so much club coming into that green. Yeah. What did you hit in there from how far?
I hit a 5-iron.
Wow, from how far?
It was 178. So I had a long ways in. But, you know, I hit some really good 5-irons this week, so I just pictured myself, you know, in that same spot, same confident, you know, a good shot with full conviction, and I put myself in a good position to get up and down.
So we'll talk about second stage in a second, but for writing the story, you know, trying to, you know, kind of unite you and Bobby, the one thing that I'm, you know, it's almost for me like deja vu listening to her talk, because it was listening to you talk 2 years ago, and the things she's talking about needing to improve are the things that you've gone out and improved. It really is a process, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm so glad that she's out here and she's able to get this experience, and she played really well this week for her first time. And you know, like you said, it's just like one step at a time. It's a full process. It's progress, not perfection ever. And so for her to come out and have this experience and learn from it, I mean, you know that she's going to be grinding away now on stuff that she wants to work on, as am I. Because there's always something to work on. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. She played really good this week, and every time I saw her, she just had a really good mental energy about it. She was in a really good state of mind. She and her dad seemed to get along really good out there together.
Yeah.
So they're a super good pair.
The biggest thing was that she discovered that she likes doing this. She likes competing. She likes competing at this level. Again, like I told you when we were walking up here, her first 72-hole event is this first stage of qualifying school, which is, to me, kind of insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. So now that I'm trying to think if this was my first then in 2019, I can't remember, but it's a lot of golf this week. You know, I mean, you're preparing on 3 different golf courses, and then you have 4 rounds to play, and so it's a full week, and it's hot, and you're grinding away at it, and you're just, you know, the body gets tired, and mind gets tired, and so I don't know. For me, I learned from 2019 that the preparation begins before you get here, and it's more about conserving your energy and you know, taking good care of your body this week. And that's something that Bobby and I talked about too. She's like, yeah, we've prepared so much for this, and so when you get here, you don't need to be grinding away on the range all the time.